One, two, three, it's over. The advance is on. JT Dunn sneaking in behind. Oh, that both attacking him. I smell a setup. I smell a setup.
This is as close you're gonna get. You're not even getting up the ladder of legacy, Prodigy. Don't even think about it. Don't even. What?
What the hell? Oh my God! What a despicable act! Oh, he's sending him into the corner! Oh, shoulder breaker! They're trying to injure Prodigy before his match at Legacy. Oh no! No! Oh my God! What has just happened here? What is this? What are they going to do now? Oh! He punted him.
Hey Nero, what happened?
Let's go!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
How did you convince RWA management to bring him back?
It's quite simple, actually. When you look back in the past and you go to one key figure in Prodigy's life, it was his friend Overdose. And I went to the board of RWA directors and I did a little something, and I just convinced them in which way I can to let them sign a contract which gives me full control over Overdose's career from here on and out. And my first little thing to do with Overdose was to bring him into the entourage to join myself and Drafin to take care of this little thorn on the side I have called Prodigy. And he's going to be there to make sure that at Legacy, I leave Legacy with nothing less than what I walked in, and that's Rhode Island State Championship.
Oh wow! So, do you think that that he poses a definite threat to Prodigy?
I think he poses an immediate threat to Prodigy because as soon as he hit the ring, Prodigy had this big smile on his face, the same smile that he had when he thought me and him were friends. So right then and there, I knew he already had that trust for Overdose, and then Overdose did what he was supposed to do and put Prodigy flat on his back so we can take him out. The only problem is Prodigy just keeps on kicking, so he's gonna have to wait till Legacy until I put him in his grave.
Huge question. This might be uncomfortable for you, but has to do with your old friend Overdose. Like your reaction to his return, and when I say turn, also meaning turning on you.
Well, that's typical Overdose fashion. Dunn thought he was smart to go back and get the one guy who knows all about my medical history with my shoulder, thinking that that's gonna keep me down, but he got another thing coming.
So are you actually going after Overdose for this? And what does this mean about your match with JT Dunn at Legacy for the Rhode Island State title?
After Legacy, after I get the belt back, I'm going to make Overdose famous. Because after that, it's going to be me and Overdose. Once again.
All right.
A lot of people have been asking me why I did what I did at Perseverance. You see, me and Prodigy used to be like this. Keep in mind, this is the same man that I've been through thick and thin with. I've been to hell and back with. I've been through everything with Prodigy. I've been from UEBW to BWO to ESW to RWA. And you know what? Although we had our differences in the past, we always managed to put that behind us. And we were best friends for, God, about 10 years. It was about 10 years, me and him every day, we'd kick it. And you know what? That's why it hurt me last year, about a year ago. It's 11 months ago. I was about to win back my Intercontinental Championship from Tom the Bomb until Prodigy had to take it upon himself to take advantage of my hurtful situation. You see, I had a family emergency that day. A lot of my family members were involved in a horrendous car accident, and he knew that, and everyone else knew that. But you know what? He took it upon himself to go telling everyone else that I was an unreliable, unreasonable, irresponsible performer. And you know what? It's just a shock to me that everybody would be so surprised that I would turn my back. I mean, what did everyone expect me to do? Did they actually expect me to come down and save everyone's hero after what he did to me last year? Well, you know what? Now I'm back, Jack. And it's time to reap what you sow, Prodigy. I'm not gonna let you take advantage of me or anyone like that again. And you see, that's exactly why I went to JT Dunn. When he called me up, there was no two questions about it. He offered me the opportunity of a lifetime. He offered me the retribution that I so eagerly desired. And I got it on Prodigy when I took that chair and I bashed it against his arm. Oh, that felt so good. And you know what? I'm not here to entertain anyone. I'm not here to make anyone clap. I'm not here for the cheers. I'm not here for the fame. I'm here for one reason, and that's to keep the belt off of Prodigy and to get my revenge. And to bring a little bit of class to this godforsaken RWA. And you know what else, Prodigy? I want to tell you something. If Matt Hardy were ever to meet you, he wouldn't think you're his biggest fan. You know what he'd be thinking? He'd be thinking, who is this kid and why is he so obsessed? He's such an obsessed little freak. And that's exactly what he thinks of you.
Does anybody see him?